Somebody should have helped you. Somebody should have had your back. Someone should have supported you. These are all words I guess I needed to hear. Ain't nobody on this goddamn planet gonna give it to me. Even my sister just screams at me, "You're a fucking loser." I don't, like, I had a realization, like, dude, whatever, man. I have a brother, I don't even know why he bothered with this, because believe it or not, even my brother knows the shit I talk about. He was a part of it. I distinctly remember Stu giving him asbestos to blow in my face when I was sleeping at night. So eventually I would get asbestosis and then lung cancer. And that's just how petty these people are. There is no winning with them. They're allowed to do anything to you, poison you with anything on the planet, murder any woman you like, just kill, destroy, 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 and then... here's the crazy thing about it that pisses me off to no fucking end. If you decided to do what they did to them, there would be a problem. Once again, throw out your morals, throw out your... be an Ubermensch. Throw out your morals, throw out your values, and what does that create? It creates a vacuum. The only thing that matters is power and force. And where do you get true power and force from? Getting people to swear fealty to defend your human trafficking ring. And every member of this church, all they do is defend a human trafficking ring. And trust me, they don't care. Okay? They defend cannibals who eat kids. Okay? They're disgusting human beings. They have no morals and values. Churches are 1984 incarnate. All the way down to living in a brain fog, where the guy talks about he takes pills and he lives in a brain fog. Every member of this church lives in a brain fog because they have tetralead brain. But I think I can scream about injustice all I want. And we still wouldn't get anywhere. My brother kind of pissed me off because he started talking about how Donald Trump is receiving praise for saving those guys in Iran. It's not just Donald Trump. It's Elon Musk. It's any billionaire you fucking know who's a pedophile rapist who eats kids and kills people because they're an Ubermensch. And I'm an Ubermensch! I can do what I want! I have all the money and power! Ah! A bullet is the only way to deal with any of these people. And this includes Danielle Matt McGinnis, by the way. But every member of this church, in general, needs to be dead because of how they behave. Okay? And the fact that, once again, nobody's going to help you. Great. Wonderful. And these people expect to get a planet when they die. God's going to love them. Your imaginary God better love you because no human being in their right mind ever would. I do remember Blondie explaining to me, though, that the majority of the church don't actually have true love in their relationships. What they have is enmeshments because their stupid fucking people can't actually connect in a meaningful way, but they think they're in love. Dude, the shit with Blondie was just hilarious because he was explaining only the Ubermensch are allowed to marry for love, but he himself didn't actually understand what love was. He was going on about puppy dog love, where you see a woman and suddenly you're in love with her. Like the loser he is. It's a feeling beyond feelings. I don't understand it. It comes from somewhere. You have a lead brain that can't process its own emotions, you retard. Yeah, I don't know. I've been doing all these exercises and mind expanding shit and trying to get out of my head and focusing on grounding, and I just sit around trying to build myself to do this thing. Like, and even the whole, dude, these guys, I kid you not, when Kevin and David came to Papa John's, you were forcing your values onto us. We don't want to not rape women. We don't want to not eat babies. We don't, like, the childlike response. It was as if I was a father that gave them the spanking they never had and they didn't understand what just happened. The 2-year-old behavior of these guys screaming about how they didn't want morals, they didn't want values. And then what do? They put me in a situation where they force their morals and values. Go punch people. Go kill people. Act out violently. Do all these things. You can get away with it. The church will ensure it. Oh boy, society is stupid. Like, it's stupid when you people are a part of it. And I will say that. If I ran society, I'd be like, kill them. Like, what? Kill them. I was like, they're going to be really nice to you. They're going to go to one small building at the corner of town. They're going to gather there, slaughter them, get rid of them. They don't believe. This is the thing that kills me about this church, and every church for that matter. They believe in self-policing societies. They do not believe in the justice system, and they do not believe in the police force. And yet, these people, this church has lawyers. Once again, first rule of Bobby World, your church goes, we don't believe in the law and justice system, then you don't believe in lawyers. That would be the end of it. It wouldn't be a conversation, it wouldn't be a debate. You're not allowed to have representation. I just picture every church leader getting charged with homicide, no lawyer to protect their bitch ass, they're representing themselves, and they just get fucked, like, so fast, so fucking fast if you force these people to follow their values and rules. Trust me. They would get fucking wrecked every time. They wouldn't win at anything. They would just lose, 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 and that would be the only fucking thing they would know. But whatever. Yeah, my brother pissed me off because he was going on about Donald Trump, and he's literally telling the guy, me, the guy that reported the largest human trafficking ring, the second largest human trafficking ring, the guy that did all these fucking amazing things, and all he needed was a little bit of help, and nobody helped him, including his own brother, including his own sister, including his own family. I helped 300,000 people, and not one bastard tried to fucking help me. Do you guys really think you're worth saving? And seriously ask yourself that question. Just seriously fucking ask yourself that question. Are you worth saving? Do you even deserve help of any level? Whatever. See, it's easy to ignore me in these videos and everything I do and everything I talk about because I don't have money and power. And if I had money and power, I could force people to listen to me. I could force people to go, okay, we're gonna start going after these people now. I can put together complex, ridiculous systems. This is the thing. My head is literally, dude, I would argue I probably have about 80% of the information I need to do what this church already does. And here's the thing, unlike this church that's like, kill him quietly, do it whisperingly, we wouldn't bother with that. Because if you have enough force and power, you can do it loudly. And then just tell people to ignore it. Or we'll fucking kill you. Yeah. I don't know. I did remember this really funny thing where I called these guys in Colombia and they literally explained to me how to make scopolamine, which could be a good start for a better life for me, by the way. And I know scopolamine even fucks with the church leaders because I remember the guy telling me they're working on it. They're trying to figure out a way to make sure the church leaders are immune to scopolamine because scopolamine apparently isn't a form of hypnosis. It just completely fucks up the chemical processes in your brain. And I could totally picture my ass opening my church and how these guys do the tetraled LSD shit. I just have people go out and blow scopolamine and just picture Stu getting scopolamine blown in his face, and then he goes into his church and he's like, everybody is to kill themselves. This is totally normal. The mothership is coming. And then everybody in his church kills themselves. And they're like, whoa, what happened? And then Bobby got him with scopolamine. Oh, oh, oh. Just whatever, man. Just fantasies, right? But weirdly, there is a guy that's growing angel trumpets down the street from me. I feel like the universe might be talking to me again. And I think even my brain thinking like this is it's looking for some type of control, and scopolamine would definitely be a type of control. Just picture fucking blowing scopolamine in my brother's face and then just being like, so tell me about what they told you not to do. And he doesn't have any agency. Oh no! The exact kind of people like your church member. But whatever, man. I get tired of it. Because, like, sometimes in life things sound simple and they're super complicated. It's easier to say things than it is to do them. That is just a fact of life. The whole calling it a bomb threat, punching an officer, and then, dude, you have got to be on next level if you just create so much distrust in somebody and then you just go trust us. And then you go integrity, but then you yourself don't behave with any form of true integrity. Like, trust integrity, like, whatever, man. I desperately want to try to do something today, but I already know I'm not going to do it. And here's the weird part. Even dealing with my ego, and now that I understand why I was having such a violent reaction, like, I have to question, what would I be sacrificing myself for, exactly? A bunch of people who clearly don't give a fuck about me? Like, and I remember even talking to some of the people that were human trafficked. They were like, I'm going back to my family, and I remember stating to them, a bunch of people who didn't do shit for you. Like, I don't get, like, but I guess it's that Ubermensch shit. Oh, we just walk on them. But then, here's my problem. They stand up and kill you. You give them their daughter back, right? No! We gang up on them! Like, they're Ubermenches and they kill people. Like, why is Sean Andrews running across America from these people terrified? Shouldn't they just be like, well, he's willing to kill us, therefore he is Ubermensch? But I guess this kind of feeds into the, we don't just want to give any baboon power. They have to be, swear fealty to our human trafficking ring. The last thing we want is a guy that's not one of us to be given power, because he's going to use it to try and kill us. Which is probably the argument with myself, I bet. I do find it funny because I've had people approach me now and be like, do you have any evidence that churches are all human Yes, I used to lead one and I used to human traffic. How do you like that? And they stare at you and they're like, and it's almost as if they don't have a response. And then they kind of giggle. Yeah, that is the real you. That's the crazy leaking out, breaking through the facade. You guys are cute, though, when you do it. You're really cute. You should be really proud of yourselves. Work harder to defend the human trafficking ring. That's what I say. Here's an idea. When your church leader goes out to kill somebody, try to explain to them they shouldn't kill that person because it's going to draw unwanted attention. Okay, try that. Yeah. I don't know. I wish I was something more. I wish I was smarter. I wish I could be all these other things. And I think, I remember Annalene Mummy God was like, you're going to learn something about yourself, about this situation. And honestly, I think he was alluding to I was going to learn that I'm a bad person at heart, that I'm actually just as disgusting as all these people are. And my only counter argument about that is give me a lawyer and let's see what I am. But they're not going to do that because that involves them being wrong. I'm not going to sit here and just scream about doing the right thing because, once again, when you say you do the right thing, you sound like an asshole. So, whatever, man. Fucking. It will bother me to no end that you get into killing and eating people's brains, torturing people to death in the underneath of your church, for saying, because they said words that offended your bitch ass effeminate church leader, who's the opposite of masculine in every level. They're easily offended. They can't process their own emotions. They can't do just so many things they can't do. They're super fucking defective, and then fucking you have the balls to believe that you're holy or you're better or you're superior in some fucking form when your literal job is to be a foot soldier for fucking human trafficking. Like, whatever, man. As long as religion resists, mankind will never reach its true potential. I'm just going to say that as a statement. As long as religion exists, mankind will never reach its full potential. Because you cannot reach your full potential and have a bunch of garbage in your head from what other people create from a fabricated universe of made up bullshit. Okay. I don't know. I think I said it before, I would have helped me. Same way I helped all those people. And I remember Anal Eaton Mummy God was like, he said something weird about, oh, you are enough, you are all these things, blah, 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 I believe in you, and just, what are you trying to do, exactly? I don't know. I can sit here and scream about this all I want, you can't understand it. I don't believe it is made to make sense. And maybe the truth is Anal Eaton Mummy God was like, you're going to find out that you're a fucking loser. And the truth is you're a fucking loser. And you're a loser because our standards of throwing out all your morals and values, by our standards, you're going to be a loser because you're not willing to rape women, you're not willing to human traffic, you're not willing to kill people and you're not willing to kill 6 kids and 7 women and eat their brains, you're not willing to be disgusting, you're not willing to be as gross as we are, so therefore you are a loser, and that is what that is. And maybe that was what the president's fucking true nature is about him. And I think about even when Blondie does his thing, how Blondie is one of these people. He's the guy that kills 6 kids and 7 women, and he's about to go in there and become a hero and prove that you can have no morals and be great! Just like everybody in America has proven, you can have no morals and be great! So maybe that's the truth about things. I don't know. You can't be great unless you don't have morals, but here's the thing, I did a great thing, I just wasn't allowed to have it because I didn't fit these guys' made up fucking metric for amoral behavior. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking for. An excuse to not go do what I should be doing? Probably.